Hey, what's going on, humans? Hopefully you're having a good day. I know I am. And right now we will be taking a look at, yeah, this is, Alien Attacks Optional Girl. Oh boy, let's get into this one. If you do not know what this is, I don't blame you. It's okay. It was a gift given to me by a friend. And, yeah, so, story how I got this, my friend texted me, she sent it to me, and she told me, like, hey, in a few weeks, you're going to be getting something in the package. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And she just texted me saying it's going to be the most sexiest Optimus Prime figure you'll ever own. At the time, I didn't think much of it. And then this came in. Take out the packaging, and, yeah. It comes packaged in, like, a pink Allspark cube from the movie. And, yeah, this, is Waifu Prime. For lack of better words, she's called Optional Girl. Alien Attack is a company that they usually make third-party Transformers. I'm not really into the third-party Transformer scene. I never really found anything that I liked, or I just don't really look, to be honest. But I do know they do that's the same company that does third-party Transformers. I've heard their name a couple times. They actually did this, and it's basically your stereotypical traditional anime girls cosplaying as the movieverse Optimus Prime from the first trilogy, which in this case I would say the second and third movie. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. So they basically took the robot parts from Optimus Prime from those movies and just boom, turned it into like human battle armor for our waifu friend over here. So Waifumus Prime is what we'll call her. Waifumus Prime. Or if you want to give her another name, I don't know. But yeah, so evidently it looks pretty good. So down here you can see the legs. You would think it's just Optimus. And then thighs, dead giveaway. And then of course it's an anime figure, so it's gonna have the very various gifts that she has been bestowed upon her in this sculpt. I will admit, it was a little when she came, but now after taking photos with her, of her, excuse me, take that how you will, she actually has grown on me a whole lot, and I enjoy taking photos of her. She is very photogenic, as you can tell. But yeah, as far as the profiling on her, I think this would be like a 1/6 scale figure. She is pretty tall. You're gonna compare her next to your actual 112 figures. She has like this blue flowing hair, which actually does expand out. So you can have her kind of walking in the wind, and the hair just flares all the way out. But I want to say they actually did a good job with this. Yeah, because I don't know where to begin, because I texted her about this and I was like, what is this that you sent me? And she's like, well, kind of told me what it was, so I was on the package, and I was just like, why did you send me this? And she's like, you like hot girls, right? Yes. You like Optimus Prime, right? Yes. Okay. You're welcome. And that's pretty much as blunt as she can put it. So I do appreciate the gift. But yeah, because I do like Optimus Prime, one of my favorite Transformers, of course. But yeah, this is a whole nother level. As far as the detail go, well, she does have the details for her. So she does have the traditional Optimus. It actually translates well for a human body, because you do have these pieces that Optimus has, and then you have the tanks on the shoulders and the flare down, and then the forearms are exactly how they're supposed to be. Got the flames on the side. It looks really good. It has the correct crotch piece, and then of course you're going to have the windshields on the chest with the doors on the side. These actually do rotate, so if you want to leave them down, Optimus has them kind of at a slight angle, or it's personal preference. You can alter them however you want to. God, this is so weird. Yeah, so, and then you have the torso, where you have the torso here, the stomach, It's a lightly toned. I did look this figure up, and apparently there's a second version. Well, it's 2 variants. So the only difference is one comes with like really defined 6-pack abs, and this one only has 4, which Dark of the Moon Optimus did have those type of abs. But and I think the accessories are different. But I was looking at the photos, and I got pretty much a whole slew of weapons. So we'll get into that when I get into that. But yes, the profile, she actually looks pretty good. The one thing I hate is that these things are waterborne stickers. All the flame details you see on her. This is my first time dealing with waterborne stickers, and they're not fun. I highly do not like them. It was just regular stickers I thought were stressful enough, but apparently, nah. This definitely does not. That definitely takes the cake. Waterborne stickers are the worst. But as far as the profile one goes, as you can see, here's her face. She does have the Optimus mask on her, and then she has the nice blue eyes. You know, she's got the ears on the side. Actually, might have to move this camera up a little bit so you can see all that. And then bring her in closer. And as the correct crotch piece, she also has the windshield, the wheels going down the thigh, which Optimus does have them there. And these are rubber, made of rubber. They will come off. I mean, you can pop them off, but they're not going to come off. And then let me just lift up this hairpiece. And you can see it's got the correct backpack that Optimus has. And then you got, yep, bootay. Then the thighs, and then it cuts off and then goes back to like the robotic parts. But yeah, articulation. So for the legs, they are double jointed. And then, you know, we have these shin guard, the knee guards. They do move just like on Optimus. Set them any way you want to. Here you got the feet. Kind of rotate side to side. Can rotate them all the way down. The feet are they also kind of gave her a heel. Almost look like claw feet, because Optimus, his is just flat. As far as the legs go, she can come all the way out. And then she does have a swivel. Of course, I did show the double joint at the knee. And then the leg can come all the way out. Can't really rotate it, but it has a swivel like the mid-thigh, of course. For the torso, alright, there we go. For the torso, you know, she can bend very forward. She can lean back. And then my only complaint is that the blue will kind of rub up on the stomach. Which, yeah. And then you have the upper torso, which I'm rotating that around. For the arms, they are double jointed. And then, yeah. So the problem that I have with this figure, and I think this is just my copy, hopefully, is that the connection ports from these arms, these robot arms, robot-ish arms, that go into like the forearms, the connection is like really, really bad. I mean, they'll stay on, but like once you start putting weapons on, if you move it too much, it will just come off. My copy, it just comes off. Sucks, but yeah. What can you do? But yeah, it's a good detail. She does have a wrist swivel. Yeah, and the hands also have like the gauntlets that Optimus have for the movie. She does have a butterfly joint that you can move around. I'm trying to do this without having the arms come up, without having the arms fall off. So they do come out like that. You can rotate them forward and back, and I think I just popped this ball joint out of its socket, snap that back in. These pieces are actually on a hinge, so you know they do move with the arms, so you can move them out the way if you need to. Which I think is pretty nice. The head is on a ball joint. She can get a really good range of motion out of this. She can look all the way back, turn her head. I can remove this hairpiece because it's gonna it will cause a hindrance, and it does make a weight. But yeah, other than that, I think she looks pretty good as far as like the mixture between like robot and human parts. Well, showing off like the skin and whatnot. So this is actually pretty crazy. As far as her accessories, she has quite a bit of accessories. So I'm gonna put her back here. So the difference between this version and the third version is that it's just the array of weapons. The first version comes with like guns and the swords, you know, Optimus traditionally had, but then the third version comes with like the axe that he had in the third movie and 2 specialized Energon swords. So for an example, you have her with the ion blasters, twin ion blasters that Optimus used in the second movie. So she can hold these. Let's see. You also have the battle blade. They also have the Energon blades, which they have this piece right here. It's a little connection piece. And they actually do go into the forearm. You just open that up. And this is the right side. Actually, no. Take the blade, and then on this piece right here, if I rotate it, it has a swivel. It has a port right up in here. What you do is you just plug that in. And then rotate it, and there you have your Energon blade coming out of the wrist, just like Optimus does in the movies. So she has 2 of those. So of course you have the dual wielding "I'll take you all on" from the second movie, and she also comes with the battle axe. I mean the hooks. The Energon hooks that he used in the second movie to split up Grinder's face. Comes with those. And then she also comes with the axe. This is the axe that Optimus used in the third movie. She also comes with this. And then what you would do is you would take this bottom piece, take it apart, and you would slide it in her hands, and then just clip it in the bottom. And then she also comes with these nice Japanese-inspired katanas for the Energon blades. And I think they look pretty good. I actually would prefer to display her with these ones, because I think it's unique to the set, which I do like this very much. But she does come with a lot of various different hands. So, for an example, she does have some weapon holding hands. These are for like mainly holding the swords and the axe. Because she actually does have a huge slew of hands. If I can grab them all. 1 second. So she also does come with this shield too. So I forgot to mention that. The shield has the handle on the back here, which you can rotate it. So you can hold it separate ways. And then you have these pieces at the top, which they can, you know, they do rotate. They can angle inwards. Or, you know, you can actually flip this around, and then you can kind of do like some type of, is it pretty sharp? You can do some type of weapon with it, her holding these. But as far as the hands go, so she has closed fist hands on her right now. These ones are more of like an open palm, relaxed hands. Actually, no, those were, sorry. These are the relaxed hands. Just hanging down. Those ones were more like an open-handed express hands. These ones are for the guns, fingers on the trigger. And then these are the ones I've just shown. These are the weapon holding ones for like the swords. And these ones are fingers off the trigger for the guns. But yeah, so another thing about this figure is that she actually does transform. What do you mean by that? Well, She does have parts to where she has an alt mode, which it is quite of a hassle to do it, so usually I would like to show on camera, but because certain parts, particularly, let's just call it what it is. She has a micro bikini form, which, yeah, I mean, they put it in there, so they actually do have details, they actually do have details on the skin for the breast, for the chest piece, and also for the crotch piece. I'm not going to show it up here because, I don't know, YouTube is funny with it, and I'm not trying to catch a strike or whatever. So just to err on the side of caution, I'm going to come back with her decked out in her waifu form. So just before I get her into her transformation, I want to compare her to other stuff while she's in this form. So here she is next to Lady Demetrius, who is much taller than her. Here she is next to a Lightning Collection Luna Wolf Ranger, which there you can see she is a pretty tall girl, so I'll say she's about 7.5 inches, or maybe just 7.5 inches. So you have that. Maybe you can have Zurg from Buzz Lightyear. Show that off. So yeah, just to give you an idea of how tall she is. So now we'll actually go into the waifu form. And now she's in... Oh crap, hold on one second. Okay, much better. So yes, this is the alt form. This is the waifu form. Yep, she's just in a micro bikini. That's pretty much all it is. It's just blue for the crotch, and of course red for the top, because it's Optimus Prime. As far as this form goes, screw it. I like it. It's actually a pretty good form, It's why they added in, I don't know. I'm not gonna try and figure out why, just here to enjoy it. I actually did have fun taking photos of this part. Nothing crazy, just something nice, something different to experiment with. I don't really have this type of figure in my collection, which this actually does 2-in-1, so I mean it's okay. It's X3Reviews. We welcome the thickums. We welcome the thickness and waifus over here. But articulation, she has full range. Nothing is hindered. She has a bicep swivel, double jointed at the arms. She has a little ball joints in the shoulders. The head can still rotate, and she does have a little nice face. It's a nice timid smile. If I could just show it to you, you can see. And then of course the articulation is still the same. And then you just move the hair up, and there's the back portion, and then of course the buttocks is shown. It's just a blue thong. These are separate pieces, of course, as you saw earlier. This one definitely does have detailings for, down there, if you know what I'm talking about. And this one, kind of funny, this bikini piece has nipples molded into it, so she's gonna stab somebody's eye out, which is okay. I don't think anyone would mind. So she's double jointed at the knee. Has a little thigh swivel. And then she does have feet articulation. And she does have little toes. So there's the feet. But yeah, she looks pretty good. Yeah, she doesn't really come with any... Now, she does have all the same hands as the Optimus form, but they're all just without the gauntlet. So she can still hold the weapons if you wanted her in this form to hold the weapons. She can still do it. As far as anything different goes, she does come with different facial expressions, which I'm going to grab them out right now. So for all her different faces, she actually does have that nice little cute smiling face. She also has a screaming face, battle cry face from the looks of it. And then she has this face, which is a little serious. and then things are starting to get serious, which the only difference is that are the eyebrows. The eyebrows are angled downwards, so more anger and serious, I think. But you know what? She's fun. I like her. We welcome the thickness, and the waifus can all join on the channel. So she is the first. Will I get more? I mean, will I be sent more? Probably. Will I get more myself? Maybe. But you know, she's there to be fun. She looks great. I like her in the Optimus form. This form was pretty fun to take photos as well. Getting creative, doing something different as far as the photography goes, which I think some people can enjoy already. I already know these guys enjoy. I see you there, Vice. Vice has been in a lot of trouble lately. But other than that, that'll do it for this one. This was of the Alien Attacks Optional Girl. And you know, thank you guys for tuning into this longer video. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully it helped you out. You know, yeah. Just you guys have fun. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all be good. Take it easy.